Well, what's this all been like? Is it sunk in yet that you're finally going to Cooperstown with all your friends?
I can't believe it. Because I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Many times, you people was here, some other people was here in Florida, and they said not happy. I've been close, but they said not happy. And these times, uh, I think the people was more positive. Like my wife, let me, she keep talk to the people, now, the defeat, we go to Cooperstown, so on, so on, so. I still keep it say, honey, not be too high or too low, too high, too low. Because if they're saying happy, it's beautiful, it's nice, they're happy. But if they're saying not happy, I know a lot of people will be very disappointed. I know I could be disappointed too because I think I left everything down, everybody down. All those people who believe in me, I think I left them down. And but the same happened the other way for the best time. I think right now everybody's happy, the people laughing about, talking about, have a great time. And now we can laugh about it. But the last, like they said they will call from 4:30 to 5 o'clock. They call about 4:40. For those 40, those 10 or 15 minutes was longer. Because I say, man, if they come 5 o'clock, they don't call. I don't know what to do. Not exactly for me, because I get used to, but for all the other people, for my family, for my friends, for the people who work so hard, and not stop, writing and pulling for me and send letters, you know, uh, I think it's hard. But right now, I don't know. If I tell you how I'm feeling, I don't know. Right now that I could be in the Hall of Fame, I could be in Cooperstown, I could be on the group of the people. I was thinking that everybody who played in the big league, something like that. There's so many players that still, they in my book, I think they belong to the Hall of Fame. They're not in the Hall of Fame. You have to be able to go to the Hall of Fame and be there. The only thing I can do, since I'm in the Hall of Fame, push for some those guys that I think they belong to Hall of Fame to encourage and put in my little penny, I'll see if I can make a difference.
How was this different this time? Did you feel differently at all going in, waiting for the call?
I feel a little bit different. And the reason uh, I feel a little bit different because so many people, they was said, this is your years. I know the last time I missed for one vote. One. The college missed for one vote too. When you miss one vote, you have better chance the next time. But the guy missed for one vote, and he don't make it. You know what I mean? And yeah, feeling disappointed the way is our system. Like I had the golden era, I had to wait every 5 years.
I know.
Why didn't you say every years? The golden era is the people who play in the 50 and the 60s. 99% of the people's dead.
Yeah.
If you're not dead, you're in the 80s or close to 80s. Yes, very nice, I think, for me. It's very nice that you be able to be alive, to thank to the people, to laugh on the people, to have the feeling to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know, because I've been in the Hall of Fame since I signed professional baseball. I'm feeling good, great. I'm feeling great myself. If I make it, fine. If I don't make it, fine. I never believe it. I never dreamed that I go be the high in baseball. You know, I in the Hall of Fame in Dominican, Mexico, and Miami, here in Minnesota. They build you know, to build a statue of me in front of the stadium. That's the Hall of Fame right there.
That's true.
It's true. For
That's
now,
true.
the Hall of for me, I think the Hall of Fame is the people eyes. They say he's in the Hall of Fame. Make a difference for them. I don't think it's gonna make a difference for me. I've been in the case. They have been in the charity event. In the charity event, when it's 300 or 400 people in the dinner, in the room. I never forget it, that we were in this place one time. My wife was with me. I was there sit down. There was about 10 people there. And one the guy, somebody there said, I pay a lot of money to be here, donate a lot of money that I should be sit down from the Hall of Fame. You know, I was there. We got about 8 or 10 Hall of Fame. Because we played games too. After that, we played baseball games. We got it. There was about 40 or 50 guys there in the room because we played the game for charity and we have the big banquet. But this is the way we collect money for BAT. We have a lot of people who need to help. But that hurt you when you hear somebody say something like that. Because, you know, what is the difference if you sit down at the table, if you sit down with the Hall of Fame or not the Hall of Fame? But for people, sometimes make a difference.
Yeah.
For I don't feel this way.
Well, that's true. That's true. Why when you started playing baseball, did you ever imagine how it would carry your whole life?
You know, if I tell you the truth about that, people don't believe me. No, because I grew up in the country. I have 9 brothers and sisters. You know, we have a farm. You know, pretty good sized farm, but I work in the field, on tobacco field, do all this stuff. I play baseball. I never played little league ball or high school ball. No play no amateur ball, but I play every Sunday. Every time I have a practice, every time I have a chance, I go to the field because my father played baseball too in the country. He loved baseball. And we got a big line, you know, a farm for good side. He built a field right there, and on Sunday we play in our field. And I practice hit the ball during the week with my brothers, you know, my friends who come around. I got a brother who live here in Minneapolis. He's not here today. When he was 7 years old, Reynaldo, he used to throw me balls, with a ball, this is the wall. This is where I practice hitting. But my dream was, when I grew up 17 or 18 years old, is to be able to play in Havana. I never think I will come to the United States and play. But later I started playing in other towns, and there was a guy in that town who played professional baseball. He saw me play twice. He asked me if I like to play professional. I don't know what was professional mean. No idea. I said, well, if you speak with my mother and my father, if it says okay, I sign. I come and sign because the idea was to come here for 6 months and come back to Cuba. That was the idea. But when he told me to play, I said I love it because my goal was to play in Havana. And one of those teams in the winter baseball league, Havana, Mendales, and Fuego when Camilo Pascual, Pete Ramos played in that league, Menino Minoso. But my goal was to play there. I never think I will come to the United States to play here. But to be able to play in that league, you have to play here in the United States first. Because most of the ball players there was AAA and big league ball players. Camilo Pascual played there, Pete Ramos, Borrego Abre, about deviation. See, but that was my goal. I never think I would come to the United States and play baseball. But I come here, yeah, I was so lucky. You know, I believe God have a plan with me. I come here and play. I get to spend time in Fernando Beach, Florida, because we flew from Cuba, Mexico. We stayed in Mexico 10 days before we come to the United States, because there was a Bahia Peak in Cuba, there was, But I left 10 days before. See, when I get to spring training, there only was 2 teams left there. But what happened? They released when they got it. The people who they not make the ball club, they released it. One of the guys they released was me. But they released me, they sent me to Charlotte. I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, to wait there to go to Cuba, come back to Cuba. In the meantime, I meet Mendoza. He speaks for the general manager. They give me another chance, and they sent me back again. You see, Minnesota, in those days was Washington. They released me.
Right.
They sent me back. They gave me a second chance, and that was when he 400, and they have a proof right there in that bat where he 410 in that league. From that time on, I became to be a big prospect. I think that was a big chance for me when they give me that second chance to play. But I never dreamed. Like when I come here to Minnesota in 1961, we played New York Yankees. I don't know who was the New York Yankees. I don't have any idea who was a professional. No idea at all. Because if if you come from Havana, big city, Havana, you exposed to all these big things. But if you live in the country that your job is to go to school and coming, working in the farm and that, you don't have a chance to go to Havana to watch a ball game. I never saw a professional baseball game, never.
Really?
I hear in the radio, I got a little radio, and listen to the radio, Havana, Mendari, at least Camilo Pascual, Pete Ramon play, Sorio Versailles, these guys. Big change.
So when that phone rang today, what happened?
I almost died. What happened? I said, I can't believe it. Clark! Oh, thank you, my dear. No, I said, I'll tell you one thing. Because I met her before. I've been in Cooperstown a few times. Yeah, I know who she. I know.
Sure.
Yeah, I know her. But when she called, I can't believe it was a call. Because after that, I got people that calling for, but I said no call, but leave a message. But when she called, that was a great call. I think I got about 500 pounds in my body, and all the same drop. I don't know what to do. But it was a good feeling. That I don't have to wait any longer. You see, it's good because, look, if it don't happen, I don't know if I go have another opportunity. And at least right now, you guys know that I belong there. Yeah, they call me. I've been in the Hall of Fame. I say thank you to the people. I hope God give me the chance, this opportunity to do that. It's good. It's good. And all those people who work so hard, because, hey, it's a lot of people been working so hard, for, both Tonio, Wright, and that. That was a message, what they've been doing. The other can be happy too.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Last thing for you, going in with Jim Cott.
It's
How
beautiful.
special would that
Oh,
be?
it's super special. Something I was thinking, when I saw Jim Cott in the board, I said, oh, good. I think he go, because I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I go make. I know that Jim Cat, he got less votes than me, but Jim Cat, you know, they don't have no excuse to say he no can go. And he played 25 years, won 280 something games. He did everything. You know, but I think, you know, that maybe Jim Cat go. Dick Alley, you know, he's passed away, but he only missed one vote on me. He said, maybe 3 go, or maybe 2 go, but it's a slim chance that they take 3, you know.
Right.
Because Matty Will got some good numbers too. And those guys, you know, if you see those people from the Hall of Fame, who's in the Hall of Fame, and you see Matty Will, and you see Dick Allen, and that is how you say, how so-and-so is the Hall of Fame, and this guy is not in the Hall of Fame.
Yep, well, that's true.
I think it's hard to say, you know, it's like, you know, I watch it this year in baseball. I watch it when they give it the C. Young Award to a pitcher. If you have a pitcher win 20 games, and lose 3 games, and you think get in the playoff for 1 game, you tell me you will give it to the guy who win 12 games, and because of his ERA is better or something. I think that the guy who wins the 20 games and 3, he helped more than the guy, no matter how good you pitch it.
Right.
Win is winning,
Yep.
you know. But I think you never know. I think I'm feeling so glad this day, you know, when it finished the way it finished, you know. Be able to, you know, maybe to group a star and tell and joke at those people, give them a hard time. I'm not gonna do that, but I go tease them, no. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna make sure I go tease it, because they don't like people to go over there and speak it too long.
It's true. That's true.
But some people go over there and fall asleep, you know. But I make sure I'm not gonna speak it too long. But I may tell, hey, you know, you guys make me wait a long time.
That's right. I'm going to take my time. You can be like Morneau. How long was his
Oh,
Hall of Fame
no.
That was a record he was up there.
But I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Because it was a gang. And I still think the show, something like that, the show you make it, 10, 15, splendid.
He went like 23 minutes.
20, no. He went maybe 23 minutes over time.
Yeah. He said he wanted to be a Hall of Famer for one thing. He'd be the all-time longest speech. That would be his record.
No, he's funny. No, he's so nice.
Yeah.
We so lucky that we. I've been with the club 60 years. We is perfect organization. This organization here has been perfect. No, except for me. I see what kind of material we have, the player we got it, and everything, how the people from the top to the bottom, you know, how they behave, how they do it. This thing, you know, it's a good class of organization, good class of people. If you out the line, you're not gonna be around too long. You know, it's like that. And this is the reason why you gotta, you know, Mono get there, the speaker that day, he know why get out, you know, it was nice. Yeah, but it's you know, plus, I'm so lucky. And they be able to play all my career and play here in Minnesota. The Minnesota people, the fans, and that is special for me, you know, because if you play, you can see it go out around the league, you can see how rough it can be, you know. You can be the best player in your team, if when the thing goes a little bit wrong, hey, they change, they turn you. You know, see this here in Minnesota. These people in Minnesota is low key, perfect. I love Minnesota. I love the people of Minnesota, and what can I say? People, sometimes Cuban people, tell me, and American people too, not only the Cuban. They say, Tony, how you live in Minnesota? I tell them, well, I don't Cuba. No, but I say, look, it says too cold in Minnesota. It's cold. He said, yes, Minnesota's cold. It's true. It's cold. But I know change. The people in Minnesota is great. And all over. I go all over Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, Iowa, Wisconsin. Because I used to go, it started from Calvin Griffith. We go in a caravan. You've been in the caravan a few times too.
Oh, yeah.
For 50 years.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for 50 years, and you have a chance to meet all those people, be around all those people. I think that was great, to see, know the people. Because sometimes you don't know the people. When you have the opportunity to be in a town and know the people, it makes a big difference.
Well,
Yeah.
they all love you, Tony.
Yeah.
They all love you.